Hello and welcome back to You and Me and Her. I enjoyed this game the last time I played it. So I'm hoping that I will continue to have fun with this game. I don't really know what else to say. Hold on. God damn it. Ah, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Alright, I found my place. So, yeah, hold on, let me just drink a bit of water first before I start reading. I can't speak. I need water. There we go. I pull the blanket over my head and squeeze my eyes shut. That night, in my dreams, I see Mayuki, and we kiss. It's bright lights. Alarm, turn it off. The start of a new day. Man, that dream I had last night was pretty weird. But I know today will be the same as always. Just another ordinary... What? Huh? What happened? A letter tumbles out of the shoe of my locker. Out of my shoe locker. How did I get out of the shoe of my locker? I take it to my desk and open it carefully, half terrified to discover what awaits me inside. Meet on the roof at lunch. Die! Narrator Jones. You were peeking? First, I find out you're all friends with Miyuki, and then I found out not only did you try to cheat on her with Mukugo, but on top of that, you also got this old-fashioned love letter. You're a normie, aren't you? You are. You're a goddamn normie. But, oh shit, I just realized he's crying blood. Get that shit checked out, man. Go to the hospital as soon as you possibly can. Like, that is not normal. Go to the fucking hospital, man. Like, God. God, your God may forgive you, but as the captain of the Boys and Dream Club, I can't finish that sentence without laughing. Keep your nose out of other people's letters. Sorry. But you know stuff like this will affect whether the BD Club lives to see another day. How many people are in that club? Ah, yes, the Boys and Dreams Club. Don't worry, it doesn't much sense to me either. Yeah, didn't expect so. Yutaro describes his club as for boys who want to pursue their dreams. Personally, I have no idea what that means. The club has actually been around for quite some time. But with a name like that, I can't imagine many people would go out of their way to join. Unsurprisingly, once spring rolled around, Yutaro was the only member left, and the BD club was on the verge of being disbanded. In the end, he convinced me to join in name only, purely to keep the club alive. It doesn't matter what I do as long as I stay in the club, right? My friend, you can't pursue a dream when you're actually living. The moment you achieve romantic fulfillment and become a normie, your membership is null and void. This is the oath sworn by the BD boys. Maybe disbanding is for the best. I'm starting to think so too. Sorry. Yutaro may seem like a goofball, but he takes this 100% seriously. No sense in sabotaging him. I should probably turn this down because you might be able to hear the voices through my headphones like you did last night. No sense in sabotaging a relationship just to keep my club alive, right? You know? Here. He set something on my desk. That's the game I saw yesterday. Did you make this shit, man? After Muko had left, Yutaro demanded to know every last detail of what happened. Obviously, I couldn't tell him about all that stuff Miyuki said, but I did tell him about the visual novel on her phone. I barely gave you anything to go on. How'd you find it? Oh, Ryujiro. I need to speak. Ryujiro knows a lot about these games. Who's Ryujiro? My kid brother. He said the heron looks dead on like Miyuko. So I showed him a pic of her. That was all it took. I look at the girl on screen. She's in the back of the class. Then I look at the girl sitting a few desks away. They're absolutely identical. A perfect 2D recreation. If you told me the developers modeled their character on her, I wouldn't doubt it for a second. Muko sits silently at her desk. She doesn't try to talk to anyone or play with her phone. She just stares into empty space. While everyone else is chatting about their morning with her friends, the space around her is perfectly quiet, like a vacuum. No. She goes middle mouse button that does that. Almost as if she's focusing on her entire being, picking up to the faintest radio waves from the furthest reaches of space. Got it. Oh man. Just then, she thrusts her arm up into the air.
受信なの。
Transmission received.
開発スケジュール
Development schedule
把握なの。
confirmed.
攻略継続する
Route
の。
in progress. She browsed to no one in particular. But her class is already used to her antics. No one finds her behavior surprising. At least, that's the sense I get. Or maybe she's like a phantom person and not actually there. And only a select few people can see her.
悪いことは言わん。やめとけ。
But I suggest you set your sights. I suggest you set your sights elsewhere. I can't speak. The water helps me speak better with reading.
あんなのと付き合ったら苦労するに決まってる。
Waiting to happen. Huh? I never said I was interested in her. I never said I was interested in her like that.
じゃあなんで詮索を？
Then why are you asking about her? She tried to kiss me on the roof. I'm obviously gonna be at least a little curious, you know. But that's all it is.
ならいいんだが。
For your sake, I sure hope so.
あんまりいい噂を聞かないし。
I've heard some pretty bad rumors, dude. Such as
男癖が悪い
they
とか
say
なん
she's
とか。
they say she's easy.
いや、俺は信じないけどな。
Not that I buy it, obviously.
彼女、普通にコミュニケーションが成立するようには思えないし。
Much less anything else. After witnessing her gamer brain antics yesterday, I agree. She seems like she's off in her own. She seems like she's off in her own little world, or at the very least, she's totally oblivious to the people around her. She can't carry a conversation to save her life. Hey, Yutara? Is this game available on the App Store? Oh, man.
このまま持ってけ。
What? The phone?
これ、龍次郎の旧型なんだ。
Ryujiro got himself a new one recently.
SIM カード抜いてあるから通話はできないけど、ゲームなら問題ない
So
か
you
ら。
can't. So you can make. There's no SIM card, so you can make calls with it. So you can't make calls with it. But you can download games, no problem.
龍次郎が言うには、ネトラレ系の隠れた名作らしい。
This is a cool classic NTR game. NTR? What's that?
俺にはわからん。
Hell if I know.
専門用語ら
It's
しいからな。
visual novel terminology, I guess.
が、何やら男のロマンが香る。
But I'm getting some BD vibes from it. I see. Oh, here's
おはよう。
what's her name? Good morning. Yuki's voice rings out through the classroom. Just like that, all the girls start to gather around her in a giant circle. They start asking her questions like whether she's seen last night's season premiere, or if she'd heard about the new store that just opened up in town. No matter the topic, Yuki answers each one with grace, sophistication, and a smile. Just like that, she lights up the room, drawing attention from quite a few of the guys in her class. This happens every morning, and every time it makes me painfully aware of the distance between us. Miyuki is the queen bee, and I'm nobody.
学園という名の荒野に
A
住
lone
む
flower,
一輪の
blossoming,
花。
a lone flower blossoming in the vast desert of this campus.
や
Man,
はり
she
それ
just
さんはお美しいな。
yeah. Here in the classroom, she's the star of the show. But I know that she's just playing the part. As her old friend, I know what she's really like, fussy and plain spoken.
おい
Dude, did you see that?
曽根さんがこっちチラ見した
Miyuki just glanced over at us.
あー俺やっぱり曽根さんなん
Can't
だ
help it.
ロ
I'm
マンを
crazy
求め
about her.
て混濁せ
And
ざ
if
るを得ない
I want to
定
pursue
め
this
だ
dream, I gotta confess my love. It's destiny. Narrator Jones, man. Don't pull any more stunts. Remember last time. Remember last time, Narrator Jones. Remember last time. Don't pull any more stunts like that. Please. Don't do anything like last time. I swear to God. I don't know. I realize now while I was getting to where I was supposed to be at the beginning of this video, I probably should have figured out how to save during that time. I did not do that. Hold on. Exit the game, no. Yeah, good luck. I'm rooting for you, man. I said that in the wrong tone of voice. Okay, good luck. I'm rooting for you, man. And yet, even as I speak,
ルル
I can't. Sorry about the dogs in the background. I can't help but glance at Muko over in the corner of my eye. Amid the cheerful chatter, she sits perfectly still, the very picture of loneliness. During class, using my textbook as cover, I stealthily take out Yutaru's brother's phone and launch the game. Now loading. Her eyes lock onto mine. My battery is dead. What battery? Need to recharge. When I get there. How could I have forgotten about that line? I completely forgot about that line. I don't know how. Yeah, this is definitely the same game from yesterday. Like, the conversation plays out a little differently in game, but for the most part, it's exactly the same as what happened on the roof. This level of pinpoint accuracy can't possibly be a coincidence. She must have been intentionally trying to recreate this scene word for word. I don't know where I got whirled from. Is she really interested in me? Ooh, there, buddy. I mutter to myself. It's way too early to be drawing any sort of conclusion. Prior to yesterday, Muko and I had never even spoken to each other. Willing myself to keep. God damn it! Hold on. Middle mouse button isn't working. I can't get to the thing. There! It's right click. I unintentionally did that while trying to get to the history thing. So I can read. What they said. Wait. The heck are you doing? I'm the mommy cat. I'm sorry, you're fucking what? You're what? Nice try. Cats don't talk. They meow. Aoi frowns down at herself for a moment. Meow, I'm the mommy cat. Well then. That's not what I meant. strikes me as familiar. It definitely seems like the sort of thing the real world Muko would say, at least. And knowing her penchant for all oddball antics, I can't be sure she wouldn't do the same thing. I can't be sure she wouldn't do something like this IRL. I should have heard of Grant's head of the IRL Muko.
Lulu.
There's her trademark pose again. She's not taking any notes. In fact, she doesn't seem to care about the lesson at all. Instead, she just sits there, hand in the air, staring into empty space. Even in autumn, the afternoon sun is as harsh as ever. My vision is engulfed in a white haze. Eventually, after blinking a few times, my sight finally registers a lone figure. Oh. Shinichi? Standing there is none other than Miyuki herself, baseball bat in hand. She must have been the one that was doing the home runs and shit that I was hearing before last time, and I heard just a bit ago. Might hear soon. No way. You're the one who invited me up here? No, jeez. Don't forget what... Did you forget what my handwriting looks like? Oh, right. On top of everything else, she's a master of Kalia. She's a master of handwriting. I'm just gonna say that. I can't fucking read today. As such, her handwriting is extremely distinctive. Wait. Then, how'd you know it was a written invitation? Because I got one too. It must have been the Muko. That's her name. She holds up a sheet of paper. I can tell it's the exact same stationery as mine. And that means I can't imagine what she hopes to achieve by doing this. Who? Who indeed? Let's just wait and find out. Okay then. We stand in silence side by side, gazing out at the town. The clear autumn sky seems to stretch on endlessly. I feel like we need to talk about what happened yesterday. I was gonna say that's the first glance at our character, but that would be a complete lie. Forgot about last time somehow. But at the same time, it feels too personal somehow. I never used to be like this. In the past, we had more of a playful relationship. We had no trouble teasing or joking with each other. But we can't go back to the way we were. Someone hit a major home run. In the distance, I hear the crack of a baseball bat. You didn't hear that before? Honestly, I thought it was her. I thought she was the one doing baseball. That reminds me. I thought I turned that off. That reminds me. Why'd you bring the bat? To practice my swing. It's for our next performance. The play is about softball. Interesting. Come to think of it, she was carrying one yesterday too. You're really dedicated, huh? Well, as a second year, I did kind of steal the lead. I did kind of steal the lead role from the other students, so now I need to earn it. I'm impressed. I close my eyes. In the past, we'd often go play in the past, we'd often go play at the local indoor batting cage. Might have to get some more water soon. Seems like my water bottle's running out. I remember her long hair fluttering with emotion. The motion of her perfect, beautiful swing. You're lying, aren't you? About what? You need to practice. You're already a pro. I think you overestimate me. I doubt it. You had that bat with you yesterday too, didn't you? There's no way she'd bring a baseball bat to a romantic rendezvous just because she has more tact than that. Actually, now that I think about it, I remember hearing that she used a bat to defend herself from a particularly aggressive admirer. Supposedly, the guy came close to spending the rest of his life in a wheelchair. At the time, I thought it was another overblown rumor, but where there's smoke, there's a fire. So they say. Is it for self-defense? I mean, partially, yeah. Alright. Well, try not to kill anyone with that thing. Shut up. Maybe Fouts. She would never let this side of herself show in front of our classmates, but this is the real her. I'm only human. I get scared sometimes. I don't blame her for keeping her guard up around random guys. The rooftop door is the only exit. If it got locked, she'd be trapped, and just like that, her perfect reputation would be destroyed overnight. Looking at her face, I can still see traces of the girl I used to know. Sorry, you haven't changed a bit. I can't tell if you're really smart or really, really dense. My bad. It's fine. I gave up on you years ago. It's true. We gave up on each other a long, long time ago. Funny, our mystery writer sure is taking her sweet time to get up here. Gee, I can't imagine why. We exchanged sarcastic quips. I feel a bit more comfortable now that the old hair isn't completely gone. That makes it easier to work up with the courage to talk to her. Listen, about yesterday. Yesterday? Oh, right, that was all an act, right? To help me out of that jam. Of course, you looked like you were really freaked out. Yeah, it totally threw me off. It totally threw me for a loop. I mean, I barely even know her. Thank you for showing up when you did. Seriously. No need to thank me. I hardly did a thing. She stares at the ground. Letting her guard down in a way that would be unthinkable in front of anyone else. I pause for a moment. Then, once she calms down, I ask her again. I love confession. It was all just an act. Right? Right. It wasn't an act. It was not. I'm just saying. It wasn't real. Just forget it. Alright, I will. There's an unspoken agreement between us. The two of us are old friends and nothing more. I have to maintain my distance from her. That much is crucial.
でも向こうさんって
Anyway, that Muko sure is something else. I notice she's steering the conversation back into safe territory.
電波っていう噂
I
本
guess
当
the
だ
rumors are true. She's nuttier than a fruitcake. And with a bad case of gamer brain. Where did I get the word grammar? I added an extra R. And maybe other letters, I don't know. I'm dumb.
何それ
The heck is gamer brain? It's when you start to confuse video games with reality.
最悪
I hate that. Her tone sharpens
だ
suddenly.
からいつもあんな態度なの
Is that why she always behaves the way she does?
いつも他人事って
She
言う
doesn't seem to care
と
about
心ここ
anything.
にあらずって言
Or at
う
least, she never seems to pay much attention.
見ていて
Honestly, it infuriates me. Miyuki is the type to always put 100% into everything she does. It makes sense that she wouldn't get along with someone as absent-minded as Miyuko. Come on, don't be so hard on her. Having a poor grip on reality can't exactly be easy for her either, you know.
違うの
That's not true. And she's here.
この声は
Who's there? And back on the roof, I think. The roof of that thing. Miko, just like yesterday, she's standing up on the roof of the stairs. Yeah, that's what I meant. Have you been here the whole time?
葵
How can't tell the difference between reality and fiction? How can tell the difference between reality and
こ
fiction?
の世界は
This world is a game.
葵は
Aoi is a romance option.
またその話
Not this nonsense again.
証拠を見せてもらいたいわね
Let's see your proof then.
証拠
Proof?
うん
Muko tilts her head, puzzled. You ain't got no proof. There is no proof. I have proof. I can show you. But she doesn't have proof. That's the point.
ルル
Then she starts to pull down her. Oh, wow. Oh, sweet Jesus.
ちょっと何し
Stop
てるの
right
よ
there. What on earth are you doing? What on earth do you think you're doing?
脱ぐと
Howie will get naked and then our world will fade to black. Yeah, I sincerely doubt that.
やめなさいよ恥ずかしくない
Dare!
の
Have you no shame?
どうしてなの
What's shameful about it? Everything! Everything about what you're doing! You seriously don't know? Surely she's got to have some common sense, right?
とにかく
Probably
脱ぐ
not.
のはやめて
Whatever. Just keep your clothes on, for God's sake.
うん
Muko falls silent, as if lost in thought.
分かったの
Okay,
別の証拠なの
different proof then. She takes her cell phone out of her pocket. Yeah, boot up the game. Boot up the game, please. Then we can. That would have been much better. Like, you should have just done that to begin with, and not just start taking your clothes off. Like, booting up that game is a far better idea.
神様
God? Oh, call him God.
神様
God?
そうなの
Yes,
やる
the
で
God of visual novels.
この世界は
This world is a video game, a
プログラ
program.
ムなの
Is this gonna be one of those games where it just reads my computer and then uses my username from my PC, like how DDLC and One Shot did. Like, One Shot called me the God, so I don't see. And I mean, in DDLC, like, they just called me by my PC username. So yeah, this world is a video game, a program, and programs can be patched. What's that supposed to mean? The world will change. Oh yeah? Show us a miracle then, would you? Got it. Muko nods Muko nods absently and raises her phone into the air. I have a feeling I know who she's calling. God. What are you doing? I think she's calling God. Since when does God have a phone number? Since never, as far as I know. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, he might, like... according to Christianity, he created us in his image. And we were intelligent enough to create phones ourselves, so I don't see why he wouldn't have one. So, like, who knows? He could have like a PC set up for all we know. As far as we know, like, he could have like a PC set up, and this could be a game that he's playing. He's playing Earth. Beta 2.0 or Beta 2023.2 or 0.12. As usual, God has shows no signs of picking up. Nevertheless, Muko keeps calling. This is gonna be like the guy from JoJo's Part 5 that'll just like make a ringing noise with his mouth and then just pick up a random object and treat it like a phone. And his name is like Tapia or something. At this point, it just hurts to watch. Are you done yet? Not until he answers, probably. Knowing Muko, she seems like the obvious conclusion. It seems like the obvious conclusion. That would explain why she suddenly collapsed yesterday. I heard she has a complicated family situation. She does? Supposedly she never goes home, sleeps in a different bed every night. Whose beds though, I'm not sure. In the back of my mind, I remember what narrator Jones told me earlier. Yeah, I'm from here forward, I'm not even saying his name, I'm just saying narrator Jones. In the back of my mind, I remember what narrator Jones told me earlier. The rumors of her sleeping around. I don't remember that. Hey, Muko. Maybe your phone doesn't get service up here. Or, I don't know, maybe God's a little busy right now. You think so? Maybe Aoi doesn't have enough battery power. Just get down from there, would you? You wanted to talk to us, right? 3, 2, 1. Hey, do not jump from there. Why not? Oh my god. Because it's not safe, genius. Climb down the ladder right next to you. How has she survived this long not knowing these things?
いいからはしごから降りな
Just
さい。
use the ladder. Thank you.
はい。
Got it. I love this game. She proceeds to climb a little more recklessly than I would have liked. This game is really weird and I love it. Finally, the three of us are standing on even ground.
それで、どうして私たちを呼び出したの？
Why did you ask to meet us up here? What? Wait, that means... Wait, hold on.
あなたの字よね。
You wrote those letters, didn't you? I don't know why, but I thought
そうなの。
middle mouse button. Oh, it's scroll and middle mouse. It's middle mouse button. Scroll it up. Uh-huh.
先に言っておくわ。
Well then,
聞いてたかも
first
しれない
things
けど。
first. Let's make things clear. Let's make this clear. As you may or may not have already heard,
昨日の告白は
everything that
勘
happened
違いから生
yesterday
じた行き
was a
違いよ。
total misunderstanding.
私と新一は
Shinichi and
ただ
I
の
are old
幼馴染。
friends. That's all.
それ以上でもそれ以下で
Nothing
も
more, nothing less.
特別な恋愛感情なんてないから。
There's nothing romantic between us. Yeah. It's for the best.
はい。
Got it?
何？
What is it?
選択肢 A。
Plan A.
友達作戦。
Friendship mission. What?
葵と
Aoi and Miyuki and
Shinichi.
Shinichi.
友達
We'll
な
all
の
be friends.
ダメ？
Okay. Alright. Sure. That sounds nice.
本当？
Really? Maybe if she had a couple of decent friends to hang out with, she wouldn't act out like this. You'll have to count me out though. Why? Why? They say men and women can't be friends.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's complete bullshit.
But maybe you and Miyuki can. Good.
気が進まないわ。
I refuse.
私、
I
根
feel
本
that
的
you
に
and
あな
I
たと
are
性格が合わない気がする。
fundamentally incompatible. Looks like that's a hard no. Still, she's right. I can't imagine the two of them getting along very well.
はい。
Got
選
it.
択肢 B。
Plan B. Muko, why is her name still here? Muko holds her cell phone in the air. What the?
今、
What exactly did you
何を
just
し
do?
たの？写真作戦なの。
Photo mission.
クラスにばらまくの。
I'll send this to the whole class. Are you blackmailing us?
ルル？ダメ？
Is that bad? The look on her face is perfectly innocent. Come on, Miyuki. Explain to her.
ご自由に。
Knock yourself out. Muko. Are you serious?
私が新一とこ
I
こ
mean,
にいたのは
it's
事
true
実だもん。
Shinichi and I were up here together.
あらぬ誤解は受けるでしょう
Maybe
け
it'll
ど。
give some
その
people
く
the
ら
wrong
い
idea.
簡単に
But
解いてみせるわ。
I can clear it up for them, no problem.
私は
If
あ
anything,
なたみたい
being
な
friends
人
with
間の
someone
仲間として見られ
like
る
you
方が
would be way more
ずっと恥
embarrassing.
ずかしい。
I don't think so. She seems adorable.
でも、
You know what?
二つだけ言わせて
Let
も
me
ら
say
え
two
る？
things.
一つ目、
One,
かけてもいいわ。
you're free to try
今の
all
あ
you
なたには一
free to
生
try all you like.
友達な
But
んてで
unless
き
you
っこない。
unless you make some serious changes, you'll never stand a chance at making any friends.
2つ目、
2.
私を呼び捨てにしな
Don't
いで。
call me Miyuki.
以上。
That's final. With that, Miyuki strides off, and the door. Miyuki strides up to the door and down the stairs. Meanwhile, I feel myself unclench. I know she wasn't shouting at me, but still.
かっこいいの。
She's so cool. You, really march to the beat of your own drum, huh?
ルル
Muko tilts her head. She looks confused. Really are curtains for her.
バイバイ。
Bye bye. Where are you going?
教室。
The classroom? She's seriously intent on showing everyone that photo. Miyuki's gonna get mad, you know.
どうしてなの？
Why?
許可ある
She
の？
gave permission. She seriously has no clue, does she? Why are you trying to get me and Miyuki together in the first place?
主人公
The protagonist needs to end up with the main
結ばれ
hero.
るの。
Not exactly how dating sims go, but okay.
結ばれないのは
One
変な
makes
の。
sense otherwise.
アップデートするの。
So how we will request an update patch. There you go with your dating sim nonsense again.
それじゃあ
I'm gonna go now. Hold up.
ルル
Muko's expression changes slightly, almost incomprehensibly. Almost. That's not incomprehensibly. Imperceptibly. Meanwhile, I'm a little shocked that I yelled after her just now. Obviously, I don't want her to show that photo to anyone. Not when I'm finally starting to enjoy my life as the class wallflower. If rumors start to spread that a pathetic nobody like me tried to confess my love to the queen bee Miyuki, the mere thought has me on edge already. That must be why I yelled after Muko, to stop that from happening. Right? Look, didn't you just ask her to be your friend? Isn't that what you want?
友達
Friend? She tilts her head again, as if to consider the merits of the word.
葵本当は友達よくわからないの。
Aoi doesn't really understand, friends. I think back to our address book with this single entry. Alright, tell you what. I take my phone out of my pocket. Let's trade email addresses. It's the first step to making friends. Cool?
アドレス
Trade email addresses? You ready?
どうやるの？
How do you do it? Alright. Obviously, she's never done this before. First, you open up this menu. Okay, now to send me an email. What the? I tried to send myself an email using her phone, but it won't send. Do you not have service up here? That's so weird. My phone's getting full bars.
交換
Does this mean we can't trade? For some reason, I sense sadness in her blank expression. Thinking quickly, I shoot her a reassuring smile. Don't worry. We can do it manually. Here. I enter her phone number and email address into my contacts list. Then I show it to her, just in case. Is this correct?
間違いないの。
Uh-huh. A moment of silence passes as she stares back and forth between our phones. What's wrong?
はい
Got it. She raises her hand.
これで
Does
友
this
達
make
な
us
の？
friends? Yeah, I'd say so. Once you're in each other's phones, you're pretty much friends.
新一と葵
Shinichi and
友
Aoi
達
are friends. Yep. You and I are officially friends now.
友達
Friends. Muko stares puzzled at the new addition in her address book. A long moment passes. It starts to feel like time has stopped around us. We should probably head to class. Earth to Muko, are you listening?
はい
Got it. Once again, her hand shoots straight up into the air.
友達なら
Now that we're
葵は
friends,
葵
you
っ
should
て呼
call
ぶ
me.
の
You should call me Aoi. Whoa, I'm not sure about that. It feels a little too personal, too soon.
ダメなの
Is that bad? I can't say no to that face. Yeah, she's adorable. Alright. Feeling a little awkward, I clear my throat. Let's go.
わかったの
Sure
新
thing.
一
In the end, Howie didn't show the photo to anyone that day. Right. Made a new friend. Okay, I'm gonna end this video here. Have an absolutely amazing